does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
While you look at Edgecombe, he's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
Those are the starting 10, folks. Watch the All-Star game and the All-Star weekend coming up. Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Embiid is out there with MP. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Pass to Dillingham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now, MP. Maxey on the wing. Edwards defending. Here's Hachimura. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Over the last few years, Hachimura has gotten more comfortable in these catch-and-shoot situations.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Edwards finds Randall. Pulls it up. It's hauled in by MP. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
McDaniels, a screen on MP. Randall no good.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here's a look at the power rankings. Now that we've gotten into February, plenty of data to considering to go on. You look at Minnesota. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And seeing where the 76ers are,
They are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Pass to Dillingham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he makes that one.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now, here's Maxey. We saw him with 39 points last game out. And the basket by MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Edwards. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Timberwolves. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to McDaniels. MP against Randall. Back to McDaniel. And they get it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Anthony Edwards.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now here's Randall. Scoreless thus far. For the 3, Hachimura grabs the miss.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Dillingham. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Gobert can't hit. Down low, Hachimura. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hachimura's got 5.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Dillingham. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. MP passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Randall after the Sixers pick up 2. Hits it from 3-point range.
And if he gets the space, Randall absolutely will take that shot. Not afraid of that corner 3.
Here's Embiid. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Randall outside. No good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
MP kicks to Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 14.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now here's Gobert. Still scoreless. And Edwards with the stuff.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
Edwards gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you'd think, and we know his presence at the rim.
So it's Minnesota now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And yes, it's good.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
And that one's good. MP.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. His three-pointer's off the mark.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Timberwolves on offense, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Philadelphia with the ball. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. MP finds Maxey. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting alarming 21% to get things going here. And the rejection by MP.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's MP. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And then for Philadelphia, Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Jared McCain subbed in for Edgecombe. Now, here's Maxey. 14 points for him, and there it is for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Timberwolves. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possessions should make this a much more contested game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
MP's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Johnson against McCain. Johnson gets the bucket.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Now the 76ers with it. It's McCain on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Johnson outside. For 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And here is Johnson following the three-pointer by MP. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Up top, Hachimura. He's covered by Clark. Drummond passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. 76ers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got MP. Jared McCain is out there with Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's George in at the small forward. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
A three from MP. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate, like guys he cannot miss.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Throws it up high. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Maxey touched it last. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He picked up 54 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Clark. MP against Randall. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from George. And Berenger pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Okogie. Johnson surveying the floor. To the wing on the left. Here's Berenger. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Drummond finds MP. Outside, George. Outside, Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 18 points.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
From deep, Johnson. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Clark. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Okogie. Now here's Randall. Covered by MP. And the rejection by MP. Maxey in the corner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Okogie. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Randall. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle, here's George. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Let me tell you, over the years, George has added a lot of strength. Allows him to absorb the contact in there.
Johnson, the pass to Clark. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The drive by MP.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Johnson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. He's got 14.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to McCain. MP against Randall. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now here's Johnson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. MP against Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid comes in for Drummond. And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. And here are the 76ers now. Following the miss by Julius Randle.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Embiid.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Edwards, no good. The 76ers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's McDaniels. 76ers getting the bucket. Randle outside. Shot clock at 6.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Here's McDaniels. He has yet to score. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Connects from three-point range.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Timberwolves shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards from outside the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Dillingham with the bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Kendall. Gobert with the block.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Edgecombe. From the wing, it's good. Edgecombe's got 4 this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
MP, good. MP's got 30.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside for Randle. From outside, off the mark.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
Johnson, he's checked in for Julius Randle. The 76ers also with a sub. Landry Shamit's checked in for Maxey.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Brendan Watford's checked in for Embiid. Here's Dillingham. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Pass to Edwards. To end the run. Rebound by the 76ers. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Here's MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 32 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside, Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And that's 11 points here for VJ Edgecombe. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Kevin, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And MP throws it down.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Johnson, the pass to Gobert. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the shot goes in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Dillingham with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. MP with a screen on Johnson. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
I'm coming.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. "11 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. Johnson in the corner. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Back to the action in just a minute.
Come one, come all. The 2K half.
In that game against the Knicks, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often...
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the 76ers.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to rule them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
MP finds Maxey. 3-pointer. Kendall. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Randall. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Edgecombe. Again, Philadelphia.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Randall dishes to Edwards. To the inside. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Here's Edgecombe. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer Randall. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Timberwolves. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Hachimura kicks to MP. Here's Maxey. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Randall outside. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. And Gobert kicks to Randall. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. Good on the 3-point shot. Hachimura's got 13 points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. Drilled from 11 feet out. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The 3 from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Outside Edwards. Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. And the shot goes in. He's got 16.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Pass to Dillingham. Dillingham setting the screen for McDaniel. No good on the shot. Philadelphia's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. MP, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Basket, good. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Now, here's MP. He has 45 points. That one goes in.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Pass to Randall, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. George comes in for Hachimura. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. Six to shoot. Over to the left wing. Randall from outside.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside for Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Randall's got 7 points for the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense. It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. McDaniels outside. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And here's George for 3. And good. There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Here's Dillingham. McCain defending, and it goes down 2 points. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray. MP's got 54 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Randall passes to Gobert. Outside for Randall. And the rejection by MP. And he recovers it. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
MP sets the screen for Edgecombe. It's good from long range.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now Randall. Gobert with a screen on MP. 6 on the shot clock. We have a step back. That one a little long.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
MP sets the screen for McCain. And it's good, 2 points. McCain's got 5.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him. Back to Randall. Will it go? And the rejection by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards.
Hey, right here, right here. Stay there.
Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And the 76ers also making a change. Trendon Watford's checked in for Andre Drummond. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's MP to the left wing. MP with a screen on Clark. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Nails the wide open jump shot. The Timberwolves shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Okogie, the pass to Johnson. From the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Edgecombe. And here is MP. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 59 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's Johnson. Okogie for 3. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. A quick break in the action now. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. MP is number 1.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he's shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
Minnesota making a switch here. Samuels checked in. Landry Shamet's checked in for the 76ers. Pass to Samuels. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Okogie misses. Shamet on the wing. Still without a basket. And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Johnson down low. McCain defending. Pass to Johnson. There's the lob to the hoop. Blows the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Clark left side. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy.
He's changing it up here. And the Timberwolves call time. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Watford out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Edwards. Then it's MP. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And here's Edwards from the arc. He's off on that one.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Shamet drills the three-pointer.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double. Good on the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Outside Edwards. MP with a screen on McDaniels. From downtown. Pass to Watford. Here's MP. Defended by Gobert. Bucket is good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.